got a lot of artifacts there. You got a lot of creatures. It's time to suplex.
Oh, you're gonna do it! You're gonna suplex the Phantom Train. It's gonna happen.
Oh my
Phantom
God.
Train. It's happening! Woo!
All right.
Suplex the Phantom Train. I'm so happy right now. If you know what that means, you're happy too. And if you don't, you're very confused and you can look it up.
I'm very confused. What's up? It is the final episode of Shuffle Up and Play. I mean, the Final Fantasy episode of Shuffle Up and Play, because we are playing Final Fantasy, and we're playing it with one of the many individuals who helped design these cards. You didn't do the entire set, right, Gavin?
I mean, no, I was the lead designer, so I got to make a lot of the final calls on what the cards did, but it had a huge team, a lot of incredible folks worked on it, and really it took the whole organization a lot of time and a lot of energy to make this set, and so much passion. Like, we care about Final Fantasy so much, and getting the whole building to work on it was like this amazing experience.
But can you play? Because I have brought here two challengers to answer. Can the people who make Magic the Gathering play Magic the Gathering? We're gonna find out.
I sure hope so.
I sure hope so.
Hi, I'm Crim, and you may know me as the Asian Avenger, and I'm really excited to be here because I love so much of Final Fantasy has been a big part of my childhood, and a lot of the characters that I like, I have some sentimental like value that if I see that and I open it, I'm definitely building around it, because there are just characters like Phoebe, if you couldn't figure it out, that just really stuck with me. So this is a franchise that just meant a lot growing up as a kid.
Crim did dress like this most days to class.
This is my normal outfit.
Yeah.
There is not much of a this isn't a dress-up thing. I do this all the time.
But when you're studying wizardry, I mean, it just makes sense. You know?
Yeah, that's definitely what Prof was teaching, actually.
My name's Kenji. You might know me as Numot The Nummy online. I'm gonna be the yang to Crim's yin, as in, you know, Magic versus Final Fantasy skill/lore. It's in the opposite direction here. Not to say anything about your Magic skill, I just kind of had to throw that in. Yeah, but
you know, a fun story for all the people out there is when we were kids, me and Kenji actually played at the same local game store. We would go down to the same F&M every week when we were, 11 and 12 years old. So we've been doing this a long time, and it's so fun to be here at the table with Kenji doing this now.
I gotta know, what was Gavin like as a little kid?
Insufferable.
I was asking Kenji.
Okay, he said it, not me. No. But no, he was great. I remember though, he was like a ringer. He had the old school PTQ playmat. He had the buttons. If you were gonna play Gavin, you knew you were in for a rough time.
Yeah, I was one of those people that had like the Spellground playmats, if you know those, like the old like leathery ones.
It was real cool.
And then when I top aided my PTQs, I would put my pins on my playmat, which was a thing that now I think I would make fun of somebody for. But I did as a kid because I thought I was so cool.
No, he had it was like a huge board, or you play against me like, oh my god, what is that? What is that?
The thing that you learn eventually is topping a lot of PTQs means you're not qualifying for the Pro Tour. So it's not always the badge of achievement you think it is.
I really want us all to beat you at every single game. It's just every part of me just wants to be like, let's get him. Gavin's the nicest guy in the world, but as lead designer, just imagine the delight that we all take him to town. We could give you some tips. We could give you some advice.
Here's the thing, Prof.
Yeah.
No matter what, I win. Because if I win, then I win. If you win, it means I did my job well enough that your first time playing, you know how to build a proper deck and can beat me.
Yes.
So I'm undefeatable. You can't stop me. It can't be done.
We're playing Final Fantasy, and we're doing one of my favorite things ever, which is to just get a box, open it up, take 6 packs each, and build a sealed deck. It's the Tolarian Community College Final Fantasy Prerelease event. You know me, I always advocate people go down to their local game store and play in a pre-release, but if you ever can't, or you ever want to do something after pre-release, just get a box, get some friends, get 6 packs, and shuffle up and play. And that is what we are doing today.
Nice. The train.
One take.
Yeah.
All right, so should you do the honors? Have you ripped one open yet? Is this your first one?
No, I've opened a couple packs.
Look at how he didn't even say, no, Prof, you go ahead.
Wow.
No, let's let Crim do it. He's a super fan. Let's let Kenji do it. He just went right for it.
The show must go on, everybody. There are packs to open. Oh, so exciting. Of course, on the top of every box, here are the 10 limited archetypes. So if you want to take a look at them, they're right there to find out what kind of stuff you could be doing in your sealed deck pool. But I'll now lay out all of the packs in 6-pack increments, and I will let you all choose your destiny here. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be the best cards you could possibly open. Maybe your deck will not work at all. Choose wisely. Choose your Warriors of Light.
No. Crim, as the youngest at the table.
Is that true? Okay, sure.
Wait, how old are you, Crim?
I am 34.
I just turned 35, so.
Now I am 35 as well.
I am also 35.
Oh,
Very
all right.
convenient.
I'm gonna take this stack then.
Okay, Kenji.
Age before beauty.
All right, there we go.
But you gotta do the pre-release special trade you want.
Pre-release special. All right, is this allowed? Is this allowed? Are we
All right,
that
I'll
there?
just go for convenience closest.
All right,
we
I'll
go.
take whatever's left. I don't have to make any
This is
choices at
what
all.
Prop traded me, by the way. I'm separating that. It's
All right,
what
I'll try to separate that one. This is seriously, I used to pick up 6-packs with a friend and we'd spend an enormous amount of time just getting games with each other over lunch, rebuilding from that. Maybe after a while we add 1 pack to the pool. There's so much you can do, and I think it's a great starting point. Obviously, if you can go down to your local game store, you know TCC is all about that as well. Shall we open up and build? Open up and build, it's the new name of the show.
Ooh, open up and build.
good one.
Nice. Oh, I'm so excited to crack open my packs.
I already forgot which one of these packs Crim gave me.
Wow.
I knew you were specially laid
I
out over
set
there.
it
You'll know.
aside.
You'll know.
Oh, I even got a wizard token.
Oh, that's
wizard
right on
token.
theme.
Oh.
There's a couple arts for the wizards, yeah, from different games. We try to do different token arts to kind of show off like different games, or with the heroes, or like all the different Final Fantasy 14 classes.
Yeah.
Or a lot of them at least are represented there.
Can
So-
I say that I appreciate the Lalafell like love here, because I myself am a Lalafell, so
I could
in
tell,
real life
I could tell, yeah.
and in game. So let's see.
I love the first card I opened was one of these summons. These are so cool, and this is like when we came up with this was such a huge moment for the set. It like feels so appropriate to have these like things that come into play, keep doing things, and then go away for the summon.
Those are the sagas?
Yeah, these are the
That's,
saga.
I
creatures.
really love that the way that design like came out. That looks so good. Oh my god! And also I opened a Leyline, so perfect for a black mage. But the back of this side quest is a magicked card.
Yeah,
Very
this is the
very
thing.
nice.
So I knew. So we had all these side quests in the set. And I knew one of them had to be collecting cards, right? Because I was
Yes,
like, what would be
yes.
funnier than having a card collection minigame in a card game, right? You have to do it. I have to make a magic card called Magicked Card. That is mandatory.
So I got a special treatment here.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
pretty neat. This
Ooh.
is like, it's completely borderless. And am I mistaken, Gavin, or does this not display rarity on it? I'm gonna have to guess if this is a common, uncommon, or a rare. Would I be correct if I guess it's a charm, it's an uncommon?
Well, a few
No?
things. So first of all, this is from the Final Fantasy Through the Ages bonus sheet. They show up
Okay.
about 1 in every 3 packs. They're using like concept art or stills from the game or things that are really iconic and resonant.
Oh, this is I can see the difference in art. This is a still from the game.
There you go. Right, so that's the Final Fantasy 6 piece.
beginning?
Oh,
And
you guys are.
Yeah, come on.
And in the bottom, the OCR text at the bottom of the card, you can see the rarity. So it'll say U down there because it is in fact an uncommon.
Wait,
Some-
isn't Nature's Claim a common? I thought that was a common.
Yeah, the lowest rarity on the bonus sheet is uncommon.
Oh, I see.
So it goes uncommon, rare, mythic.
Everything you open in this pack, even if it's
Yep.
a bonus sheet card, you can play
Except
in
for the
that.
token. Don't put this token in your deck. It's not going to go well for you, no matter how much you love your black mages.
All right, Gavin,
I
I
love
got a
it.
question for you, Gavin. This
ready.
Is, this is a test of your knowledge. This is going to be easy. I assume this is the biggest turtle in Magic.
Oh, is it Eos Adamantoise?
It is indeed the ancient
Okay,
Adamantoise.
so the...
It's a mythic turtle?
Yes.
So the deal with this card is, so this was a kind of huge deal when it came out. So in Final Fantasy 15, when the game launched, it was said there would be a boss that would take like 75 hours to defeat. Right? 75 real life hours to defeat. Now, it
I
didn't
feel like that's an exaggeration.
It didn't end up being that long, but it still was a multi-hour boss battle.
Okay.
It was
Holy.
this crazy epic boss battle that you had to go through. And so as we have to make a card about this, it was like a huge moment. Don't ask me what happens if you phase it out. I do not know.
Oh, I got a couple here. I got a foil and
what's going on
I got
over
a Tara Branford.
That is also an Urza.
That is also an Urza. It's an Urza
is
Lord
Urza.
Urza.
Holy
Oh,
smokes.
there you
I've
go.
heard of that card.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
All right. So I'm playing Urza as Tara in my pre-release. Okay. So I guess I'm in blue.
Yeah. So I mean, the bonus sheet has a lot of sick legends on there. We wanted to just like get this awesome concept art out from these iconic artists like Amano, and
Look at this. I got all these special. What
is going
I got
on?
all the artwork here.
It's so cool to see.
Sorry to interrupt you.
art.
no, you're good.
I'm excited about the art.
Yeah, that's great.
Ultima, Origin of Oblivion. Freaking cool.
Yeah, I love that's like this like Japanese woodblock inspired treatment. They're like really gorgeous. I just love like all the Japanese artwork on these cards is really cool.
See, I'm supposed to be doing Wooburg order, but I don't want to like lose my special arts.
I know, right? Well, I got one too, and it
Oh.
is a battle at the Big Bridge, also known as Fatal Push.
A mono art again.
Ooh, well, all of you, you're gonna have to deal with my Smuggler's Copter. There's a card that will 100% go into my deck.
I know that card.
Is the Strawl. That's a Balthiers and Fran's ship.
What's it called?
The Strawl.
The Strawl.
But also Smuggler's Copter. So it's just like, it's nice to open a card. You're like, this will be my deck every time, 100%.
Every single time,
It's
yeah.
one of the better picks in the set for sure, for limited.
I feel like, Gavin, you can appreciate
Oh, the Prima
the
Vista.
Prima Vista,
There's a
right?
Final Fantasy 9 card for you there.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! Wait! I got a splash green! I got a splash green! Look at this! Look at this! I got a splash green! I'm splashing green! Like,
We've opened ramen. Yes.
That card's got the best flavor in the set, you know?
Yes. Oh, yes. Very much so.
Yeah.
hey, I got flan. That's just.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah,
yeah,
I
that's
actually
flan.
do like
That's a
flan.
wonderful dessert.
It is.
Oh no, that's flan. Sorry.
Ooh, the Phantom Train. Nice.
Yeah, so you have to, we knew from the very beginning, you had to be able to suplex the Phantom Train. That was critical, so
a
you can do
suplex
that.
does solve many things.
Ooh, here's some nice mono arc here too. The original Hero of Light right there from Final Fantasy 3.
It's so cool to see a mono art come back.
Oh,
Like, 'cause
amazing.
the Lily from War of the Spark was like super cool.
Yeah.
Guys, I guess I'm playing 5 colors. I opened Noctis.
Ooh, King Kenrith.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Kenrith, the Returned King.
That card is strong.
And I don't know how you pronounce that, Gavin or
That's
Crim.
Y'shtola.
Y'shtola. Okay, that's a pretty double nice mythic pack there.
Hey, I got Merfolk!
There you
There
go.
we go! I'm on Merfolk!
Yo, Ishgard. Nice.
Yo.
Yeah.
Some more.
Yo!
Yo.
Huh? Oh, yo.
Yo, Ishgard!
The Holy Seat.
I don't even know what that does.
Did you read the card? Reading the card explains
Oh,
the card.
thank you very much.
Yes.
Wow, what good teamwork over here.
Yes.
Good
We did it
teamwork.
together.
Even for someone as old as Numot here, I can offer some tips and guidance.
Yeah, I mean, I hear he's
for-
35,
Yeah.
so.
See, I feel like I'm compelled to go into some form of control since I got Urza.
We did just open Sephiroth the Savior.
Sephiroth.
Which is a
Oh.
Troxa, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
You got an
Yeah.
Atraxa?
Yeah.
Oh, this is everything I want to do there with that Black Waltz number 3, though. Flying and Death Touch? Yes, please. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. So I can open all the Urzas in the world, but I'm just still such a red mage at heart. Look at this thing, the Blazing Bomb. I can blow it up for tapping it. Gets a 1/1/1 counter every time I cast a non-creature spell.
The dumbest thing in the set that I did not do is I wanted to make the bomb a rare, so you could open a bomb rare. But now you can say you have a bunch of bombs. so-
Yes, this is red is just too good to stay out
you
of. I
have
got
the
Supplex. Yeah. Is it Supplex or
I thought it was
Suplex?
Suplex.
Suplex, like the wrestling move?
Yeah, I thought
Right?
it was
Oh,
Yeah.
do I look like I know wrestling moves?
Yes.
Absolutely,
Yes.
prof.
100.
My pool is pretty cool, but one of my favorite archetypes in the whole set is the like multicolored towns deck. So you're like green, blue base, splashing all your towns. I opened up some pretty good cards for it, so I think I'm gonna try and see if I can go this 3 or 4 colored
Wait,
town.
are those all the lands
These
you
are all
opened?
my lands,
I opened
babe.
like 2.
I got a starting town. I got the
going
Balam
on?
Garden, which is like the blue-green land.
Didn't Gavin set up the
I think
packs?
so.
And he's like,
It was
yeah.
psychological.
It's
He
what the
knew.
magician would call the illusion of choice.
Yes.
You know, oh, you don't want this one that's the furthest away from you. You know, that one's over here.
I also opened Sin. I think I have to play around Sin. Sin is just such a
Oh,
cool.
that card is also
Yeah.
so strong too. If you resolve
Oh.
that thing, you are cooking.
Sin, get back Sephiroth, maybe? Maybe.
Gavin, come on, overkill. Negative 9,999
Yeah.
toughness until end of turn.
I
Yeah,
love
that's
that.
right. Yeah.
That was the cap, right?
Yeah,
like
so-
that was
so-
the cap of damage.
Oh, is that from the game? that
Yeah,
was
so
the
like
maximum?
when you like deal overkill damage, it just shows on the screen as 9999.
Okay, that's clever.
So there you go.
All right. I think I have a good idea of what I'm doing. I'm gonna need to make some cuts. People think about 5 minutes. We're going to round 1.
I think I'll be ready pretty
All
shortly.
right. All right. 5 minutes.
Cut to 25 minutes later.
Yeah, I
right?
have no idea what I'm
All
doing.
right. Round 1, here we go. We have Numot The Nummy himself versus Gavin from Wizards of the Coast.
Ooh, how do you know my Magic Online handle?
So this is going to be a best of 1 match. Whoever wins will go up against the winner of round 2, which is me versus,
That's so weird you would imply that. that you,
versus me versus Crim.
yes, me, the winner.
Yeah, but I was your teacher, so I'm likely going to win.
And, well.
Wait, were you about to say and who won last time?
Yeah,
'Cause-
yeah, I was gonna say that, but
Yeah.
I remembered you won the last time. So not going to say that this time, actually.
Link in the video description to me schooling Crim, but who will be the school and who will be the fool between Kenji and Gavin? Let's find out.
We haven't played a game in a long time.
Yeah,
It's been a
feels
real
like
long
it.
time since we
Feels
played a
like
game against
This is
each
a
other.
flashback.
Right, so I'll come back.
Back at our old stomping grounds, you know. You've got your play mat. I don't even know what I have.
You've got
Something.
a
Prob- the-
Code Red Mountain Dew, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
All right, shall we go for high roll?
Please.
All right, high roll on 2d6. I've got a 9.
That's above average.
My favorite Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy 9.
Well, 11.
Oh man, I'm cooked. You're gonna play or draw?
I will choose to be on the play.
All right, good choice. All right, I'm gonna keep.
We'll keep.
I don't even have to tell you first, but I'm so excited about my hand, I'm gonna keep it.
Wow.
My hand's pretty mediocre.
It's
actually.
okay. My hand is also fantastic, and that's not what you said, but mine is. So.
Oh, all right, well, bring it on. Here we go into Final Fantasy.
I will say Mountain Passer.
How well have you been sleeping recently, Kenji?
I've had a lot of coffee today, so that should tell you an answer.
Well, it's time for Insomnia, the Crown City.
Okay, and what is that one? Just a black?
It's a white-black land. Go ahead.
All right, perfect. My turn 2. I have already, made a mistake. I can tell I made a play mistake, but I will
You haven't played anything yet.
Well, that's lands.
Oh,
mistake.
did you? Oh, wait, let me guess. You drew the turn 2 sausage chocobo. Oh,
After leading with a mountain.
a true error from a rookie over here.
Gosh, I will play Saz's Chocobo. It is 0-1 with landfall. Whenever a land I control enters, put a 1/1 counter on it. Had I led on Forest, I could now have made it a 1/2 immediately.
Amateur. Amateur.
I have no. Yes, it's your turn.
All right, I will untap and draw.
This is like an old school anime battle rivalry right here. Amateur.
I will play a force of my own, and then it's time for everyone's favorites, the Goo Gardener. Look at him, he's so cute. He's a 1/3 mana creature, so he's gonna be tapping for mana. Go ahead.
Have you ever made one of these mad?
You don't want to make a Goo mad.
Yeah.
Gardeners are a little nicer, you know.
They are.
garden.
I will play a mountain and trigger my
Yeah.
landfall.
Oh, the Chocobo. That card's
Yes.
so good.
I'm also then going to suplex.
Oh, well, goodbye.
And I think
It's
that's
exile.
exile.
You just
Yes.
suplexed
Gone.
a Goobu?
Whoa, it's gone.
Gavin, you gotta treat your cards better than that. Well,
Suplex.
The great news,
he
Professor.
picks it up pretty quick.
The great news, Professor, is they're sleeved in these great protective cases.
Wow, if only there were a YouTube channel that had in-depth reviews on card sleeves and other ways to protect your precious cardboard. If only. Anyway, whose turn is it?
And I will attack you for 1 point of damage.
All right, I go to 19. All right, my turn after that horrible suplexing. Jeez.
I thought it was pretty good.
Well, I'm gonna just say sorry and keep get more mana anyway. It's time for the Blitz Ball.
The Blitz Ball.
It taps for mana and it has the ability Goal.
Sorry. Goal on.
Golos.
Golos.
That's
No.
And
If I hit with a legendary creature, I can sack this to draw 2 cards.
Oh, okay.
So that's something.
Legendary theme of
Go ahead.
sorts. All right.
I just gotta score a goal on you.
Nice. Ain't nobody's gonna score on me today. All right. I've got a Don't you?
What?
Hey,
I did nothing.
You were
I
thinking something.
beat Kenji when he was on last time too. I just want to say.
Wow.
I didn't want to say.
You must be a pretty good Magic player, bro.
Oh, no, I can't beat you. I haven't beaten you yet.
Well, today could be your day.
Could be.
Is this the rock paper scissors then?
Sorry. Make your move.
Okay.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
I'll play a forest and trigger my Chocobo.
Yeah.
Turning it into a 2/3. But wait.
There's more.
Oh, this card's an instant! Prisha's Wanderings.
Nice.
Search your library for a basic land card
Yeah.
or town card, put on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. When you search your library this way, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control.
That's a big bird.
That is going to be it could even be bigger if I had not, mistapped.
The entire game.
Missequenced.
Yeah, the entire
that's
game.
huge. That's 1 hole.
Let's see if Gavin wins and he's at 1.
Or like 2 or
Maybe
3
2 or
even. That
3,
would be
actually,
multiple,
yeah.
All right, so I will grab a basic Plains with the Wandering. It's going to trigger the Chocobo, and then it's also going to put an extra 1/1 counter. This thing is already a 4/5.
Yeah, that card is good. That's in my
Yeah.
standard deck right there, the Saz's Chocobo.
Yeah, so
Could be a 5/6. That's all I'm saying. Could have been a 5/6.
Wow.
1 mana 5/6, is that good?
I will opt to go to combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 4.
15.
Go ahead.
Wow, that bird is just getting bigger.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and draw my card. All right, well, I'll play a creature of my own. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will play Vanille. And Vanille enters, I mill 2 cards, and then I return a permanent from my graveyard to my hand.
Okay,
So
nice.
we're really hoping we hit a permanent in our top 2 cards
Nice,
here.
Yeah.
Need a permanent. All right, I found 1 permanent, so I'm gonna have something I can get. Can I get Rabanastra or Ignis, this legendary creature? I'm gonna take Rabanastra and I'll play it as my land for the turn.
And that's a red-white land, is that?
Red-white land.
Okay.
Yep, I got red, white, green, black, and then all the colors with Blitzball. So we are all good to go. And a blue card in my graveyard. So all the colors of the rainbow. Your turn.
Draw.
Unlike some people in this pod, though, I do not have the other half to meld it with. So it's a real, I'm not that cool. There'll be no melding over here.
Sounds like a skill issue to me.
It is.
Open the other half.
Yeah.
We just open it. The other half.
All right, well, I guess I will simply just go to combat.
No land. All right, that's something.
Yeah.
All right, I take it. I
I'll
go
then
to a
play
land.
no, I'm just kidding. I would take this.
Post-combat land.
Please.
Post-combat land.
I really wanted to draw land, though, because if I did, I would have been able to haste up my Noctis here.
Oh my gosh, King Kenrith.
Yeah, so Noctis, so 5/5 with a ton of abilities. The red, white, and green ones are the relevant ones here. Red is all creatures gain trample and haste until end of turn. Green is put a 1/1 counter on target creature, and then a white is gain 5 life. So that's pretty good.
Not excited about having to fight King Kenrith. That card is really strong and limited.
Yes, it is absurd.
All right, well, I will draw my card for the turn. And we have to figure out how to stop this King Kenrith assault right here. I will play an island. Now I have all 5 colors available to me. That is...
What are you gonna do with all 5 colors, Gavin?
I'm the guy that needs that, right? Where's my King Kenrith?
Where's your 5-color commander?
Yeah, I know. I don't have one of those, I'm afraid.
I didn't come to mess around, bro.
Kenny's gonna be so good next turn.
Not like this, Gavin. Not like this.
How many cards in your hand?
I still have 3 in my hand.
Still 3 cards in your hand?
Yes, they're all very good.
It's so good right now.
Busted.
All right, I'm actually gonna back up. I didn't play an island. All right, whatever I did.
No, yeah, you can do it.
No,
No.
no.
Hang on. Everyone. This is an important thing because when you're playing in a pre-release event, it is a non-ultra competitive setting where it's meant to be learning the set, learning the cards. Not all of us. No one at this table is familiar with the cards.
Especially
right,
Gavin.
Especially Gavin. I would like to hold a vote. How many people think that we should have good sportsmanship and foster a good, welcoming game environment here and let Gavin, lead designer of Final Fantasy, take back his land drop and put the appropriate land drop so he has an iota of a chance of winning against Kenji. All in favor? All in favor?
Yeah.
All right, Gavin, please. It's a friendly event.
Well, the good news is now that you stalled for enough time is I actually do want to play that land. So it's going to stay in play. 1 mana and 2 mana. It is time for a little thing I like to call the Chocobo Kick. I'll kick it by returning a land to my hand. The kick as kicker appropriately. Target creature I control deals damage equal to its power to target creature opponent controls. If it was kicked, it deals twice that much damage.
Oh.
So I'll kick this guy right out of here.
Wow.
Hiya.
Kicked.
Get out of that. Now I still have this 4/5 Saz's Chocobo problem to deal with, but that's a problem for another turn maybe. Let's see. I'm going to play out. It's the Scorpion Sentinel.
Okay.
If I have 7 or more lands, it gets +3/+0. So I did just set myself back a little bit in doing this, but I think killing Kenrith was kind of the move there. And we're out blocking with Vanille, so we're gonna go on the aggressive, and I'll attack you for 3.
I will take 3 down to 17.
All right, I think I need my Blitzball for later, so we're not gonna be sacrificing it to draw 2 cards, as tempting as it is, and I'll say go.
Oh yeah, that's legendary. That's right. All right.
Look at that discipline. Not
Yeah.
sacking the Blitzball to draw cards. Oh.
I know, I was tempted. I'm telling you, man, I was tempted.
Ooh.
This is so unsettling, disappointing. I'm sorry. I am going
You're
to...
sorry. I don't like hearing that.
No. For me and for everybody else, not for you. You're probably happy with this.
That's great.
I am gonna pre-combat lead off with a Laughing Mad 3 mana instant as an additional cost. Discard a card, and then it draws 2 cards. I am going to discard the Ancient.
Oh, that's a party foul.
I'm sorry. We were just too
so sad.
far away. So additional cost. I will draw 2.
All right. Maybe you'll reanimate it later, right? In your white, green, red deck? No problem.
Correct.
There's no reanimation spells in white, green, right?
That's
Good one, Gavin.
Yeah. I mean, he actually played Noctis, which can reanimate, but it needs black mana.
All right, I will play the World Map, a 1 mana artifact.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm going to sack it for its 1 ability.
Go get a land.
Search my library for a basic land, reveal it, put it into my hand, and then shuffle.
Your entire game plan rests on this 1-drop Chocobo.
Hey, you know what? It's working. I'm going to grab a mountain.
And then you'll play that
And
mountain,
then I
I'm
will
going to
immediately
presume.
play it.
All right,
I'll
Chocobo
trigger
up
the
to
Chocobo.
5/6.
Yeah.
He's doing it. He's doing the thing.
It could be a 6/7 though. It could have been a 6/7.
That's already 2 damage missed. You know, it's maybe even 3 here.
That little baby's all grown up.
You have to cut.
One day you, 2 years from now, Kenji's gonna wake
up in a cold
with
sweat. Yeah.
2 more damage.
All right, I'm gonna go to comment.
Yeah, as if he's not murdering me already. All right, I go to 6.
Sorry, what was this at? I did
5.
Yes.
He's at 5.
Yes. Go ahead.
It could have been 6 though.
Yeah,
All right.
I set myself up.
We're giving the guy winning a lot of crap.
Yeah.
I set myself up for this.
All right. I'll play a land, and then it's time for the Balam Terexosaur.
Oh, that thing's large. What is it?
6/6 trample, and when it enters, I gain 3 life. So
What?
I will go back to 9.
Uh-oh.
And my 6/6 dinosaur can currently block your 5/6 Chocobo.
Yes, that is accurate.
Good thing it's not a 6/7. And I will I will have to figure out what to do next. I'm going to. I think we're gonna attack you with Vanille for 3 points of damage again.
I'm gonna go ahead and just fire off the fire magic.
We love it.
With the tiered 0 of just 2 damage to each creature.
It deals 1
Oh,
damage.
I'm sorry. This is a mistake.
Oh, did you read the card?
I did not read the card. I figured it did 2 damage for the.
Now, Kenji, I'm sorry. I think we all just agreed no takebacks. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Go for it. I know you have nothing.
But seriously though, at a pre-release event, that if you're the type of person who would say, no, tough, that's terrible. Pre-release is supposed to be, go ahead, take it back.
We're all learning, right?
Yeah.
Prof, you even told me during deck building to reading the card explains the card, and I clearly did not read the card.
I say it at least 3 times a
Yeah,
day.
it's just okay. Yeah, no effects, 3 damage.
All right, take 3 and go ahead.
No effect.
Yeah, could be anything. Could be anything.
We'll draw for my turn.
Crim is having too much fun.
That's a wild batch of turns here.
We're all trained professionals.
I do want to note that the Laughing Mad I cast does have flashback later on, so.
There's a fun thing we did in this set that's a little kind of Easter egg is the flashbacks are often flashbacks from the games. So Laughing Mad is a scene that they go back to multiple times in the game. So there's a little flashback trivia for you. That's for all you viewers out there.
Trivia accepted.
Not for Kenji who's never played a Final Fantasy.
Trivia accepted. All right, I will play a land.
All right, your Chocobo is now larger than my dinosaur.
Yes. Your dinosaur is still quite nice. I'm gonna make a play.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gosh, if only you had not gained any life, my friend. If only you had not gained any life.
Only terrifying.
All right,
Yeah.
I will pay 2 red and X is 4 for Choco Comet.
Whoa!
Sorcery deals X damage to any target, and I get to make one of the cute little birdies here. It's gonna be a 2/2 with a landfall of whenever a land you control enters, this token gets +1/+0 until end of turn. I'm gonna deal 4 damage here to your 1/4.
Yep.
And then I will opt to go to combat.
Yeah.
And I will attack for 6.
Well, now I feel silly for attacking with my 3/2, so that happens. But I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna go to 3.
Okay.
I'll be right in
All
the
right.
danger zone, but I think throwing away my 6/6 is not the path to victory here. So
I will pass turn to you.
we'll see what happens. Maybe there'll be big regrets. We'll find out. Now you have how many cards hanging out over there?
still have 2.
Still have 2 cards.
Yes.
Are they pretty good though?
Well,
You said they were pretty good before.
you might not know what. You might know one of them. I don't know.
It could be anything.
It could be.
One of them would be better if it did 2 damage.
It would be a lot better here if it did 2 damage.
I guess I just really don't want to be dead to a removal spell. Well, first I will play a land because I'm an adult, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna cast, and we all know about the cloud. We all know cloud, right?
Yeah.
That's where I store all my data.
Cloud.
There's another cloud. There's 2 clouds in the set. This one is the Cloud of Darkness,
Okay.
a different cloud. And when it comes into play, I give one of your creatures a -X, where X is the number of permanent cards in my graveyard. I have 2 right now,
Sure.
so I'll give your bird -2/-2.
The bird, in fact, is now dead.
All right, and I feel like that's what I gotta do. I'm gonna pass. Go ahead.
Sweet. And you have 2 cards in hand?
2 cards in hand.
All right.
That's such a big chocobo. Wow.
Yeah, the baby grows up. The
very,
baby
very
really
large
grows up
chocobo.
here.
It's big, but it's not 7-8 big.
Yeah, it'll never be.
It might be.
I'm very, very upset. Trust me. Okay, this is a good card. I'm gonna cast
I don't like that.
speaking of, summon Fat Chocobo.
Oh, Fat Chocobo.
Yeah, 5 mana for a 4/4 creature saga of sorts. Yes, Saga 1 is create a 2/2 bird, conveniently, just like you had just killed. So
He's back.
So it's a creature that makes a creature, and then the other modes are gonna be relevant later on. It gives all my creatures trample.
Oh.
I will pass turn to you.
Okay, well I'm not dead, so that's always a nice start. But we gotta find next turn all your stuff's gonna have trample.
Correct.
Which is unideal. Unideal, I would say. But let's start with drawing some cards. That's always the route, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's a big card draw effect.
Yeah.
3 cards?
I have 3 cards in my hand. I control 2 towns, so I will play Travel Overworld, discounted by 2, to draw 4 cards.
Oh, draw 4.
So I'll draw 4, maybe be able to turn the corner next turn if I don't die, which I am liking my chances of less and less, but play this land. I am very worried about the all your creatures have trample situation, especially with the fire magic, right? Because you can deal 3 damage to everything.
It's fire magic. That's a good sign if he's thinking.
Yeah, wow. This is what is known as being in the tank.
I am. It's worse knowing that you're dead, right? Because I know he has the fire magic because he revealed it to me earlier. And
Gavin, we've all known you're dead for several turns now.
if I had one more turn, I think I would probably win the game. But,
Wow, bold,
Jeez.
bold.
yeah, but I unfortunately, if I had one more mana, I would probably win the game actually. But I'm 1 mana short of the thing I needed to do.
Terrifying.
Yeah, that's a real problem.
It's just fire magic,
just
Gavin.
fire
How much
magic,
damage could it do?
How much
1?
damage could it deal? Yeah. All right, we're just gonna send in with my 3 creature.
I have no effects.
All right, take 3.
3, I'm at 11. I have been hit by a legendary creature this turn.
Fire off the blitz ball.
You mean the goal?
Yeah, the
Get
goal.
the L goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it when I played it to draw 2 cards.
Kevin's energy is decreasing.
Yeah, I'm putting all my power into like, how can I not die? And unfortunately, that fire magic, I'm pretty sure, is gonna be curtains for me. Just a shame, because I had so much cool stuff I could do next turn.
Be sure when the game's over to show your opponent all the ways you
Yeah,
could have
please.
won. If
Yeah,
you'd all
yeah,
I
yeah.
could have won, I would have won if I had that.
Yeah, but I will.
Took no game action.
The true pre-release experience.
The true pre-release experience. Well, I will feel as a bird. I will suplex your bird.
Okay,
Just to get that out of there. It feels right. And then I will go ahead and pass the turn.
All right. I will tap. I will draw. This triggers.
All your creatures trample.
All my creatures trample. I mean, does it make you feel better if you don't die to fire magic?
No.
If I instead play a sandworm,
Oh, the sandworm!
which is a 5/4 haste. When it enters, destroy target land. Its controllers may search their library for a basic land put on the battlefield tapped. I'm gonna kill your black-white land.
You don't want to kill off your own land to get another landfall trigger on the
I was
Chocobo?
thinking about it. All
All
right.
right, black white land is dead.
All right.
All right, I'll go find another land.
Sure.
Very relevant that you get this land
Get this
right
one.
now.
Yeah, it's critical.
Now, I do have a question. So for the second chapter here, creatures you control gain trample until end of turn. Does that mean only the creatures that were on the battlefield?
Correct.
Okay,
Creature on
at
the
the
So your
time.
sandworm does not trample.
Okay, I see you're at 3 life. I will move to combat.
All right, bring it on. Well, I'll block. It doesn't really matter. I'll block here and here, and then I will die to the 1 mana chocobo, just like we drew it up.
Yes!
Live by the bird, die by the bird, as I always say.
That bird carried it.
Well,
went all the way.
Like I literally was considering if I should have chocobo kicked the bird over Noctis. I was like,
Yeah.
clearly I gotta kill Noctis,
Yeah,
but
no, that's the right
bird
choice,
was gonna
of
be a
course.
problem. That was crazy. Well done. 1 mana bird gets there.
Yep.
All right, come on, Gavin. Let's see it. How would you have won with
I do
another
want to see
turn?
what else.
Yeah,
would-
come on.
Oh, I was going to. Well, it's not like a clear win or anything. I just had a copy spell, so I'd copy my
Okay.
6/6.
Alright,
Have 2 6/6s again, 3
Plus
more
gain
life.
3.
And then if I didn't have to crack the blitz ball, I was a turn away from Arden the Usurper, which is this card's really hard to come back from. You make a 5/5 menace lifelink haste every turn. So,
Every turn?
Yeah, that is a copy.
Pretty
That is a
good
copy of a.
Yeah.
So that would have done the trick, I think. But alas, I died, and that's how playing 8 mana cards works. Sometimes you die with them in your hand. So good game.
Good thing I discarded my 8-drop.
Yeah. You genius. You did it. All right.
Kenji, you're going on to the finals, and you will play against whoever wins between Crim and myself.
I'll see you in the next round.
Excellent.
In a second.
All right.
I'll see you in the next round.
In a second. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, it's time for round 2. That's right, it's me, not the professor, talking to you about this. I lost, so we're gonna see who's gonna go up against Kenji in the final round. Is it gonna be Crim, the Black Mage Warrior, or is it going to be the Professor, the Professor?
He's a scholar. He's a scholar. He's a
The Professor, the critiquer and delighter of all things Magic the
The
Gathering.
Talarian Scholar. Talarian Scholar was right there. And I am indeed about as powerful as a Talarian Scholar, a 2/3 vanilla 4-drop.
There's a lot of 3-drop.
3-drop.
3 mana 2/3.
3-drop.
We're reasonable.
Yes.
That was your preview card, remember?
Right. It was my preview card. It was. Definitely appropriate. Crim, are you ready to get schooled again? I'm going to keep doing it until you learn.
Well, we'll see about that, Prop. Well, if I pull off what I'm trying to do, we'll see what you do.
I think we saw that meld. The
got
prop
the
pulls off
meld.
what he's trying to do. You're gonna be cooked.
Well, I am okay. So at least now I know whatever has to happen, I cannot let you meld.
Yeah, we got a short called Crim Gets Cooked. I forget which episode it's from because it happens in a lot of them.
Yeah.
We'll put it in the comments down below. All of them.
All of them.
Up here in the corner, right corner, right now.
There we go.
Wait, is this the right corner? This is the right corner, right?
There we go.
Right corner. There it is. Whichever one it is, it's in the corner. Click on it. Watch the video.
All right, you want to roll to see who goes first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Sure.
8.
Eight.
Ooh, 8.
All
All
right.
right.
Average. It's gonna be hard.
Oh,
See, I told you I'll go first. I'll
Final
save you
Fantasy
time.
9 buds. Woo.
All right.
9 buds.
We rolled those really bad for our editors there. I apologize, editor. I'm sure what you showed was really cool.
It was a 9.
It was a 9.
Crim, I'm not convinced. If my deck gets to do what it wants to do, we'll see what you do.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
This is okay. Okay. So I'm on 3 color and I have access to all 3 colors, but slowly I'm keeping.
I'm gonna mulligan. I think I gotta mulligan this one.
All right, going down to 6. Already in the hole.
Wow.
Ooh, it's tough. It's tough to be a Crim.
Oh, I really didn't want to mulligan that card away though, Gavin. I think I don't know if you saw what it was,
Oh, I
but
saw.
I really wanted
I
it.
saw. No problem.
Should I let Crim draw 7? If I let you draw 7, then if you win, I get to hold it against you.
I'll go to 6. I'll just go to 6 for that.
I offered. We're supposed to be friendly at a pre-release. I do that at pre-releases. I go, you go ahead and draw 7. Let's have a good game.
I'm gonna bottom this one.
Yeah.
All right, I won the die roll. I guess I'll start. I'm gonna play Trino Dark City. It's a town that taps for blue and black.
I'm gonna go ahead and play Gone, which is what you're gonna be in just a minute. Town of Ruin. Is it Gone or John? John. It's John with a G.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just go ahead and take my turn then. Thank you for letting me draw that deck. I'm gonna play Ilmeg Pixie.
Ooh, nice card.
Yeah.
And yeah, I pass. I spent a lot of time just sinking my hours and hours and hours in like when we were in lockdown, just playing or like Final Fantasy 14, so
How high does it go? What is the current Final Fantasy?
16 is the newest.
When did the first one come out?
1987, 86?
87? Oh, you're only like 30 then.
yeah.
I was 1987. I was 8 years old.
I was -4 or -5.
God, you children. I'm at a table with children. Well, I'm gonna do green and another, and I'm gonna bring out Torgal, a fine hound. Torgal is a 2/2, and whenever I cast my first human creature spell each turn, that creature enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it for each dog and or wolf I control, and it's also a little mana dork there. I can tap for 1 mana of any color. That's pretty decent. Yeah, that's decent.
That's very good.
That's really good. Yeah.
very good.
I'm gonna draw. Oh, nice. I'll go ahead and play a plains. I'll go ahead and attack. Doesn't have reach randomly.
It's green, it might.
It might.
Yeah.
So
cool.
I'll surveil before damage, Prof. Come on now. Okay, I'll throw away Charlatan Nation of Scholars.
You're throwing away the scholar?
Yeah,
Just
I
like
know.
that?
In front of the scholar.
Wow.
You know?
The disrespect.
I think that's just a dagger.
That's just. I mean,
He needed it, actually.
like
rude.
I'm gonna go ahead and just play Blitzball. And then I'll tap that for a whatever, rainbow, and then I'm gonna play World Map. And then I'll pass.
All right, you're doing
All
a
come
lot of
together.
actions
Storm
there.
count 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe I casted so many spells.
Should I be scared of that Blitzball?
No?
No.
What if he gets a goal?
Let's go ahead and I'm gonna play a Crossroads Village, and I will name red. So that'll let me tap for a red, and I'm actually going to tap this for a green mana, and we're gonna play Krishi's Wanderings. This is gonna let me search my library for a basic land. We're gonna make Torgal go up 1, and I am gonna go get, do I have another town
He's
in
a good
here?
boy.
He's a good boy. He's getting bigger, getting bigger.
Both rampant over here.
That card has
Ramp.
That card has so many like subtle things it can do. You
Yeah,
can grab any
yeah.
towns with like can double fix your mana if you want to, and it's also an instant, which is really
Combat
easy to
trick.
miss. But combat trick, trigger your landfall cards again.
Yep.
Really nice.
I will go ahead and grab, since I said red for the Crossroad Village, I'll go ahead and grab a forest there. Do you need to cut my deck or do you trust me?
I trust.
You do.
Oh,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
That's too
he's
much.
gonna
It's
peel-
a pre-release.
He's gonna peel gas from here on out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Pass turn.
I'll draw. All right, well, I will go ahead now and play a swamp, and I'm gonna go to combat.
Yep.
I'm gonna swing at you for 2 in the air. And I'm gonna surveil 1. I will keep that
Okay.
on top.
I take the 2 damage.
You got it. All right. I will spend 4 mana, and I'm gonna play Phantom Train.
Choo choo!
Time to get on the ghost train, which has trample, sack another artifact or creature, put a 1/1 counter on this vehicle. It becomes a spirit artifact creature in addition to its other types until end of turn.
Sure.
I pass.
Great.
Great. It is great.
Notably, a vehicle without a normal crew.
Yes.
So you gotta keep putting souls in it if you want to.
Oh,
keep going.
that's the only way to crew it, Sack?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
I had the other half to all your suplexes.
Yeah, there you go. You gotta suplex the Phantom Train.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play a swamp for turn, and I will tap 4 red, and we're going to summon JF Cerberus. I summon you, which is very appropriate for Magic the Gathering. As this saga enters, I get to surveil 1, and we're gonna just drop that land right in the old graveyard. Swing at you for 3. And that's not a creature though, right? It's
No, but it can be. Now, we as a table are going to allow
Yeah.
Prop to do that, right?
We're all learning here.
We're all learning here, right?
Shut up, Crim.
All right.
Pass the turn. Shut up.
Did you know that reading the card?
Shut up, Gavin.
That's weird, Gavin. What is it? Yeah, you're right. That helps explain it, huh?
Just everyone shut up. Shut up.
All right. Well,
It's not very fun when it happens to you.
In case you're not there at home was wondering, the GF in Summon GF Service stands for Guardian Force.
let's go and spend 4 mana. As a black mage, I think it's time to put down my ley line. So Circle of Power, you draw 2 cards and you lose 2 life. Create a 0/1 black wizard creature token with, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. Wizards you control get +1/+0 and lifelink.
Okay.
Don't worry about that. All right, so I get my token, I draw some cards, go down to 18. Now I'll just play John.
John.
Town of Ruin.
You're gonna John him out?
I'm trying to, and nothing has reach. Okay, I'm gonna swing for 2 in the air, and I'm gonna surveil. I'm gonna throw away Capital City.
There goes the capital, just like that.
Wow.
Capital City. All right. No one? All right, fine.
I pass.
I first have to take damage before you pass. Take 2. I'm waiting for the effect. There we go. Oh, I took the damage. Ow. All right.
And then it's all you.
All right, here we go.
A big turn. We're getting to chapter 2 there.
Yeah, I got a big thing lined up there.
That's where the good stuff
So now,
happens.
chapter 2 says that when I next cast an instant or sorcery spell, I may copy it. Choose new targets for the copy.
That is very hot.
That is indeed very hot. So here's what I'm gonna copy. You got a lot of artifacts there. You got a lot of creatures. It's time to supplex.
Oh, you're gonna do it! You're gonna suplex the Phantom Train. It's gonna happen.
Oh my
Phantom
god.
Train.
It's happening!
Get rid of your Blitzball and your Phantom Train.
All
right.
Suplex the Phantom Train. I'm so happy right now. If you know what that means, you're happy too. And if you don't, you're very confused and you can look it up.
I'm very confused.
I mean, even if you don't know what that is, something got suplexed, and I think that alone is just great.
All right.
Even if it's my
The editor will have a great time with this one. I really believe in you, editor.
Yeah,
You can
that
do
was
this.
what we already saw. Now, we already saw it. What an effect!
Wow.
Wow! Oh my gosh, editor, that
was a
blew
great
our mind.
splicing of
Yes,
something.
and amazing. Went to town too, because it's the Final Fantasy episode, and we really wanted to put our all into those effects. He worked very, very hard.
You went to town?
Yes, to town.
To towns, all the towns.
I'm not even in my attack.
Oh, I know.
It's exiled.
Yeah. You know when you targeted it, and we're gonna just do that thing where you let me do something really quick.
What?
I'm gonna float a mana. I'm gonna float a blue.
Lame.
Yeah.
That's lame.
And then I'm gonna just sack this world map.
Aha.
And then I'm gonna look for a basic land card and put it into my hand shelf. Look at that.
That's lame.
Yeah.
It's lame.
It's
Crim.
cool. It's cool.
lame.
We're gonna be chill. It's all chill. I gotta grab a forest.
The Blitzball would be exiled still on this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You tell him how it is, Kenji.
I know.
All right.
All right, can I do my
As you
thing?
were.
Right, that was the
I'm just-
beginning of your turn.
Oh yeah.
And that force is in your hand, not
Yo,
on the
yeah.
field.
Wow, nice try.
You're alive on camera here.
Dude, caught in 4K.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to double attack here.
Oh, yeah.
So we got a 3/3 and a 5/5. No, it's on chapter 2.
Oh
It's a
my
3/3.
gosh.
They're 2 3/3s.
So I'm taking 6.
I mean, you can block.
Taking 6. All right.
You would
I
throw
go
away a
down
black
to
mage.
12.
You would
Yeah.
never. You would never.
Second main, we're gonna tap 3 for some. I don't think that these salvagers are all bad, but they are all bad salvagers. It's a 2/3 whenever this creature or another creature or artifact I control dies. Target opponent, which would be Crim, loses 1 life, and I gain 1 life. So just worry about that. Just
Drain.
worry.
I am worried about that actually, Prop. Yes.
Yep. And oh, what's this? It's a human, so it's going to get not 1 but 2 counters.
Oh, you
Plus, I
got
got a hand
another
on top.
dog! What? Prof, your deck is all synergy all the time over there.
Did you read?
Wow.
Did you read the GF Cerebus? Reading the GF Cerebus explains why I get 2 counters on my not all bad salvagers.
The
They're not all
Saga
bad.
Dog, the
Wow,
Saga
wow,
Dog
wow.
coming through.
I guess Cerberus is a dog. That's
First
right.
I saga you, then I dog you.
Honestly, that is a crazy turn. All right, well, that is unfortunate that I've drawn that now.
Hit me with the fairy.
I might have to. I'm gonna play Marlboro. This it's got bad breath. When this creature enters, each opponent discards a card, loses 2 life, and exiles the top 3 cards of their library.
Sure. Wait, when it enters?
Yeah, yes.
Right now?
When it enters,
I mean, I thought it was when it dies or something. Okay, so I need to wait. I gotta discard.
you gotta discard. Yeah,
1 card.
just one.
Only one.
So I have 2 cards in hand. This next chapter needs an instant or sorcery to triple cast something. If I happen to have something that I want to triple cast,
Oh my.
yeah.
Oh my.
However, here's the problem. What I'm holding on to is also pretty sweet.
Wow.
I'm gonna phone a friend here, Kenji. Out of those 2, which one would you discard?
I mean, probably the one that doesn't triple trigger.
I'm gonna discard
Oh,
Oh, that's
Xenos.
strong card.
That is rough.
Not knowing what the card is, though, the triple spell. You gotta go for the triple
Yeah,
spell.
you saw the suplex. I mean, think about doing that 3 times instead.
As my dog and hound would say, that is rough.
thank you. Oh, I'm gonna get a pun before I get dumpstered.
It's a real doggone shame.
Wow.
What else does that stupid card do?
Now you lose 2, and then you exile the top 3 cards of your deck.
Oh my god. So I exile my mountain, not my meld. All right, a little town. This is good.
You have this Lindblom?
Oh, there goes my Black Waltz, which is one of the reasons I went into black and red. This is all exiled, but my meld is still in there. All right,
Prof's
and I
deck.
got this. Don't make me discard again, Crim.
I pass.
I think Prof's about to double dog dare you.
Yeah.
Or maybe a triple dog there.
All right. We go up to 3rd chapter there. That's nice too. All right, yeah.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute here. Now, with this, if I triple it on something big, does that work or it does work?
It would copy whatever characteristics.
Sounds like I'm dead. So
I will say that your Cerberus is now a dead dog, I'm afraid.
Oh, the final chapter.
That's
Wait, what?
That's the 3rd chapter. He goes away.
Why does he go away?
That's his
He's a
final
summon.
move. He's a summon. He
Summons
does his
don't
final
stay
move,
forever.
and then he goes away.
Okay, well then that determines it.
And you drain him for 1 in the process. It's a little synergy.
That's
there.
lame. Wait, the creature goes away. I want to write a letter to Wizards of the Coast addressed to care of Gavin Verhey.
Well, you thought you just got all those awesome abilities with nothing, no downside
drawbacks.
whatsoever.
Right,
You're just gonna cast 4 copies of spells?
Yeah, exactly. And here's the spell I'm gonna cast because what it is, 1 red, and then I think I want to 3-tier this one because it's gonna copy my Thunder Magic for 4 damage to target creature. Copy editor, and boom!
yeah.
Boom! Bah!
Wow.
It's fitting that your deck had Black Waltz. All right.
There better have been an effect just then, or I would have looked really silly. And I'm gonna attack you.
Sure.
Actually,
Oh, am I dead?
no, you're not. I'm gonna do it. Red from that. I'm gonna do the haste magic to give +3. You're at 1.
Oh, I am. Okay.
I'm gonna give you a sporting chance now.
Sure.
I exile the top card, but I won't be able to play it. That's why I was gonna hold it a turn. Okay, good. Wait,
Hey.
did I play land this turn?
I don't think you did.
Boom.
Oh, maximum
Wow.
value for
Oh!
the caster.
Absurd. Okay. So I'm dead no matter how
It's
this
gonna be
plays
you
out.
and me. Hold
I
on.
have 1 card I could draw that would save me.
Move to end step. Effects. Clean up.
I'm getting BM'd. I'm getting BM'd. All right.
Pass turn.
Your go.
Do you got it? You either got it or you ain't.
No, it's not it. Ugh. GG.
Oh! Looks like you taught Crim a lesson there.
Again. So, Kenji, it's you and me.
I have a chance to get revenge.
How embarrassing to lose to the professor, right, Crim?
Yeah, it really is. No.
You can't. Not at limited. You're the limited guy.
That doesn't mean
You are the limited guy. All right, we'll find out. And Gavin, you'll get to keep watching. We'll do a, you know what? We'll do a losers round between Gavin and Crim after I beat Kenji.
Our decks will be fun.
Ooh, yeah. That would
Yeah, our decks will be fun.
Let's go!
All right, we're back, and I'm in neither seat playing. Now,
Final Fantasy IX,
woo!
baby.
Yeah, 9 lovers in the viewer seat. All right, well, Kenji and Prof, do your thing, have fun. Who's
That's your lead-in?
Yeah, I want to be there playing, but it's okay.
You've done a lot of coverage for competitive events over the years. Yeah, have you ever done any competitive coverage?
Once.
I can see why.
Once.
Ow. All right.
I gotta say, all the games have been pretty epic so far. Like ours, I feel like I made a bad attack, but we had a lot of good back and forth. You had the double Cerebus turn. That was amazing 2 turns in a row. I don't even know what's gonna happen this time. It's gonna be epic.
Do we just roll for high here for the finals? Is that what we should do? We both won.
Closest to 9? Is that the way it goes?
How's that?
Exactly 9. Perfect.
Wait, no, closest. That is exactly. That's not close to it. Please.
That's not a 9.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I will be on the play.
Sure.
So this is a bit of a risky keep. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan this.
I'll try mine out.
Oh,
It seems fine.
Whenever anybody says, I'll try my hand out, they're being super modest about it.
No,
That's
no,
like the
no.
sickest curve you're about to ever see.
No.
You know why I think I did so well in the last round was I had a lot of mana, and that was the one thing my original hand was missing.
It won't matter anyways.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay, we'll keep. And what are we gonna? This is the same hand. I mean, this is we'll go just drop that one. We're gonna drop that one at the bottom there. All right. Oh, and it's me.
Please.
It's me. Let's begin our Gundam journey
Okay.
with a forest.
Wow. Love it.
Yep.
I will not make the same mistake last game. After you, sir.
It's a nice forest.
Yes, it's very nice.
So you got open it, you just gotta play it. That's how that works,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You know?
We're gonna go ahead and it worked once,
Oh,
so
no.
let's Torgon.
Oh,
It's a fine hound.
Oh no.
Fine hound, pass the turn.
Come on.
Pass the
Especially
turtle.
on 2
Chocobo.
every time.
Chocobo.
Where's your chocobo?
Okay, all right. That's
Yeah.
good. That's
Where is your chocobo now?
good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I know what that can do. I am gonna fire off
No.
a Thunder Magic, a red with the Thunder 0, so tiered 0. 2 damage to target creature.
It's the real Prerelease experience where you see your friend lose to a card the previous game.
Yep.
You're like,
Yeah.
not what happened to me.
Oh, well. Any mana dork on turn 2 I know to kill. And then I'll play the world map with my
Sure.
one extra. Go ahead.
Bolt the wolf, right?
I really lost for Kenji.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead then and do 3. And once again, it's going to be Prisha's Wanderings.
Sure.
I basically drew what I had last time.
Okay.
I don't have a creature to put the +1/+1 counter on.
Great.
It's not that great.
No, it would. Yes, it's great for me.
I'm going to go get a mountain so that I have 2 mountains. Gosh, I wonder why. Pass.
I will go with Forest. Pass.
All right.
Yes, indeed.
I'm going to hold off just a moment because I want to bring in Garland. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, I get to surveil 1, and I can spend a whopping 7
Okay.
to return this card from my graveyard to the battlefield, transformed into a 5/5 with some abilities that we'd find out if that ever were to happen. Pass the turn.
All right, end of your turn. I will activate my world map, sack it, search for a basic, and reveal it, put it in my hand, and shuffle.
Sure.
We'll go grab a Plains.
Okay, ooh, all the colors coming together.
All right, that was the end of your turn, so I will go to mine. I will play that Plains that I grabbed. All right, I'll play Call the Mountain Chocobo.
Ooh.
Search your library for a mountain, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Create a 2/2 bird with the landfall ability. And this also has flashback for, 6.
It's one of my favorite like red comes in the set. It's a really novel effect.
Yeah,
It
it's
gets you a
nice.
land, gets you a creature, and has flashback.
And has flashback.
Helps the red-green landfall deck go
It's
really
just
long.
So valuable.
It's just a lot of stuff for 4 mana. Don't sleep on this card.
I am very much awake on it.
This is the most cutting we've ever done on Shuffle Up and Play.
Well, sorry, wait.
Well, with shuffle up in the name, you just want as much shuffling in there as
Yeah,
possible.
we usually trust each other more.
I'll pass to you with 6 cards in hand.
But now that you're 1-0, it's
Yeah, it's super competitive now.
Let's go ahead and we're going to double red it.
Okay.
And here he is again.
Okay.
It's
I know.
Cerebus.
Okay.
I get to surveil 1. I don't really think I need to continue having newfound adventures, so I'm going to drop that in hope of drawing a better one. I keep getting held up. What?
Oh, nothing. I'm just looking at that art.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like pointing out I missed something there. So how much do you like your 2/2? Because I'm going to offer you the trade.
That's how much to 7 to bring back or whatever?
It is 7 to bring back.
Sure. I will
Really?
go to blocks.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
To the graveyard.
Bird dead.
Pass the turn.
Draw for turn. What's that? What's the toughness on that thing?
Oh, come on, don't do it. You gotta be kidding me.
This has been the Suplex show today.
Yeah. And that's exiled. Thank you very much. I don't want to.
There we go. We
consider it.
learn from the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta toss it over.
All right. In addition, I will play the Adventurer's Airship, 3-mana artifact vehicle. It turns into a 3/2 flying when I crew it for 2.
Sure.
And whenever it attacks, I get to draw a card and then discard a card.
Fair Smuggler's Copter.
Yes. Oh, you had that in your deck, actually. That's right.
Right, there we go. I don't have the ability to do that right now. You know what? One good last.
This is just a wrestling.
Sorry.
That's exile. That's exile. There we go.
I hope the animation that the editor made plays every time this happens.
Yeah,
and just
yeah,
gets
yeah.
wilder and wilder.
And then we're gonna go ahead and it's time to summon a GF Ifrit. I may discard a card, and if I do draw a card, I think I'm going to discard this Instant Veins Treachery to hopefully get something a little different. That's nice, I like that. I can do nothing else this turn though.
Gotcha. I will play a land for turn, and then I'm going to summon Titan. This is a 5-mana 7/7 reach trample.
What?
Saga giant enchantment creature. Chapter 1 is mill 5 cards.
How come my saga is you may discard a card, and his is a 7/7 flying reach trample death touch lifelink indestructible, Gavin?
Well, it's called Titan.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel better, I milled my bomb.
It's weird, it doesn't.
Go ahead.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. So this will go up. So it's a May ability, and I like both of my cards. We're gonna just start with a little Undercity Dire Rat there. 2/2, and if it dies, I get to create a treasure token.
Sweet.
Come at me, bro.
I absolutely will.
Great, pass turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Titan is going to go to Saga trigger 2. Return all lands from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped. I did mill 2 lands off of the 5 trigger.
Boom. You're
No
rolling
land-
real estate over there.
Yeah, no landfall triggers, sadly, but it is what it is. I'll let you know the 3rd chapter.
Yeah.
Until end of turn, another target creature you control gains a trample and gets XX, where X is the number of lands I control. So that would currently be a total of 8 for the record.
Nice.
Combat.
Will you?
Attack for 7.
Block with my rat.
You got it.
All right. Does it trample?
It does.
And that's a little less cool.
5 trample.
I go to 15. When my rat dies, I get a treasure token. Yeah, look at that. It's right there on the board.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Great. Second main phase, I will tap 5, and I will play another Saga creature. This is the Summon Fat Chocobo. Back again. Chapter 1, I'm gonna make another one of those lovely birdies.
Okay.
Pass to you.
Here we go. Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, that's sweet too. All right, this goes up to chapter 3. I add a red. With that red and 5, 6 from the treasure, we're gonna take Garland and return it from the graveyard to the battlefield transformed. And look at what we have here. It's a 5/5 flying. When it dies, put it on the bottom of my owner's library. I assume not even transformed back to its regular thing, because it doesn't even say that, right, Gavin?
Nah.
No, that's
good.
not how it
That sounded
pretty good.
That'd be really good. That means you just cast it for free.
It's got no mana cost. So
0.
no
I
problem.
just assume it means it comes back for free. Okay. Anyway, it's a 5/5 flying. That's pretty sweet.
Sweet.
That's pretty sweet. I think that's sweet.
Yeah, that's
but it does have summoning sickness, so I pass the turn.
Okay.
And when you do that, everyone out there, you gotta say chaos.
Chaos.
But like this, chaos.
Chaos.
You're really selling it.
Yeah. Chaos. Kenji.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Trigger here. Let's see. Oh, that is kind of disgusting now, isn't it? First, we're going to resolve the Fat Chocobo. Creatures I control gain trample until end of turn.
Oh my god.
Then we're going to trigger Titan. Until end of turn, another target creature you control gains XX, where X is the number of lands I control. This is gonna get +8/+8 in trample. Titan now dies, is that right?
Yep. He's done his thing. It's his ultimate move.
All right.
Kenji's Chocobo deck is so sick.
I will play a land to trigger this +1/+0. Sorry. It's just you're dead in so many ways. You're dead in so many ways. I just have to
You
choose
are pretty dead.
to correct the correct way. I'll play Sandworm, 5/4 haste.
Yeah, I remember it.
I'm gonna blow up your forest, and you get to grab a different basic and put on the battlefield tapped.
Will I live to see an untap?
I don't think so. This
Damn.
is 11 trample currently. and 4 trample currently.
Damn.
Yeah.
What you're saying is I'm not going to get to meld.
I didn't say that.
I've got that on the battlefield. Here, why don't we can say that I've got that on the battlefield. Give me one turn with it, right? No.
I would allow you to have these on the battlefield this turn if you really wanted to.
Okay, deal.
Okay.
Wow. Hold on. That tells me.
I'll go to combat.
Yeah.
I'll attack for 11, 16, 20. This one doesn't trample, these two do. Okay, fine.
All right. Look at this. I'm melding during my upkeep. I shouldn't have put all my hopes and dreams on a meld. I think I would have still lost. Good game.
In response to your trigger, I would have fire magicked and just revealed.
Still had all these.
That's magic, baby. That's magic, baby.
Kenji, you remain the undefeated Lord of
All right.
Limited here at Tellurian Community College, but I really want to see who wins between the two losers.
Those
Third place, third place, third place. And hey, it's the loser circle.
Well, we'll see.
Well,
Yeah.
it'll be a loser quadrant.
Well, one of us will be the most losingest.
Yes.
Yeah, one of us will definitely be the most losingest for sure.
One of us will have lost as much as Prof, and the one will have lost more than Prof. So that's kind of the level we're trying to hit here. So
Your achievement will be achieving my level of success.
that's right. That's what we can all strive for.
right. That's actually pretty embarrassing for the loser, so I think it's high stakes.
Yes,
It
is rather
I was about
high
to cut my
stakes.
own deck, and that does not make sense.
Yeah, nice try.
Yeah.
All right, how about we do closest to 9?
Okay.
Closest to 9. Because Final Fantasy 9, we both rolled 9 both times. Let's see what we got. 7. Okay.
That's a popular
All right.
one.
8.
8.
Oh. All right. Well done.
I am closer to 9. I'll take the play.
All right. Good luck, Crim.
I'm gonna need it, and good luck to you, Gavin.
Well, this hand is not going to do it. We're going to mulligan this one.
Whoa.
Send it right back. Not even waiting for you to tell me. Giving you all that information. We're leaking info.
All right, there you go.
All right, good.
Yep.
All right, now, Crim, would you like to draw the game and move on to another game so we can both draw 7
Sorry,
cards?
7? That I would agree to. You know what? All right. So game 1 is a draw.
Game 1 is a draw. Game one is
They
officially a
both
draw.
lost more than the prop, and now we're done.
wait.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to Shuffle Up and Play. I hope you catch our episode next week. Stay tuned through the credits. The preview is bomb. I came in second place.
The 0-1-1 bracket.
Well, actually, a draw gives you more points, so
Oh.
yeah. All right, I'm good this time around.
I'll keep this one.
All right, we both are good to go.
Yes.
Oh, I thought we were drawing the game.
You're right.
Yeah.
Wow.
you're-
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see.
Look at me, remanding my opponent. They didn't need to put a card away.
This
Great
is some real
pre-release I'm
shenanigans
having.
here. This is some shenanigans.
That's how you do it like a pro. You draw the game and you play on a game too.
Well, how about we go to Charlene in
Oh.
game 2? And I pass to you. It just makes a green or white, or blue or white.
You're not milling it this time, huh?
No, I'm gonna keep this one. I do think the design of this map is absolutely beautiful. Like in the MMO, it's that. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into that. All right. Yeah, your turn.
If you say the Final Fantasy 14 lore behind every card you play, we will be here all day.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. I don't think our decks are already slow.
I'd say on turn 1, I'm already at a crossroads. So I'm gonna play a crossroads village. I will choose green, so it taps for green mana. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna untap Charlene and play a swamp, and then I'm passing it to you.
Ooh, all right. You saw him before. I wanted to show him to you in a non-suplex environment. It's the Gooba Gardener, everybody! Just wants to
right.
give you a hug. He's so happy.
Yeah, he is cute. I'll give him that.
Your
and
turn.
you know, I will not suplex it because I don't have red. So
Yeah, that's really what I'm hoping for here.
I have a blitz ball though.
Okay,
that's
all right.
I pass to you.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna go for the little curve out.
No.
I'm not attacking. I'm tapping that for mana in case you were curious.
Yeah, I had to clarify that.
It's time for a rare. Saz Kotzroy is here.
Okay. Yep.
When he enters, I get to search for a bird or a basic land card. I'm choosing basic land card. I'm gonna go get a swamp. And then he also has this nifty little ability of when he attacks, I put a +1/+1 counter on a creature, and then I double the number of +1/+1 counters on that creature. Fun fact for everyone out there, look, cute little bird right here. That look familiar to you at all, Kenji?
No, please tell me.
This is Saz's Chocobo. It's
yeah,
Chocobo used.
very
It's this guy's
nice.
Chocobo. So they synergize together. If you get them really big, like I don't know, like a 7/8 or something, you can attack with this
six,
to
seven,
double its
six,
+1/+1 counters. So I'll get the swamp into my hand.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn. Go ahead.
I'll untap I'll draw. I'll play a plains. So this is whenever Saz attacks.
Yeah, when he attacks, I put a counter on a creature and then double the counters on that creature. So it's gonna start at just 2 counters right away.
Yikes.
That's so chill.
Now is time for the suplex, if you got it.
So you definitely should not kill this. I want to be very clear, it's not worth killing.
I will pass the turn.
Oh, well, I'm glad you took my advice.
Sus.
Yes, I did that by choice. Love that.
Susplex.
Suplex. Yeah. It's suplex. It's a suplex.
I'm going to go to my combat step.
Before you go to
That's what I was
combat,
worried about.
I'm gonna attempt to Sephiroth's intervention. Destroy target creature, I gain 2 life.
There it is. All right. Well, Saz, I assume the gardener?
No, I love my Gooboos. I
All right.
understand. Now you can go to combat.
All right, so you gain 2 life. That's fine. The Gubu Gardener is just gonna hang out. No attacks from the gardener here.
All right.
What we're gonna do instead is I'm gonna play a land, and it's time for a little mini game, the Chocobo Racetrack.
Oh no.
This has landfall, make a Chocobo.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is a slight pickle.
What kind of pickle we talking? Nice and crunchy?
I wished, but let's see here. I'll just go ahead and play Shambling Seath. And then it enters tapped. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may pay a black. If you do, return this card from your graveyard to your hand. Then I'm going to spend 2 more mana, and it's time to play Dragoon's Lance.
Yeah.
And so it has job select, so I'll get a hero, and equipped creature gets +1/+0 and is a knight in addition to its other types. During your turn, equipped creature has flying. I pass.
All of the Dragoons have this jump ability where they can have flying on your turn. That's the creative through line there. So that's what's going on.
I can't tell you how many raids and parties I've been in where you see the Dragoon accidentally jump off the map. So because that ability, and it's like,
Perfect. Just like we drew it up. It's time once again. You saw it before. The Cloud of Darkness.
Lovely.
I will give a creature -X, -X, where X is the number of permanent cards in my graveyard. I have 1. That is 1 toughness. Get it out of here.
That's on me. I put that card there.
And then I'll play the Balam Garden.
Oh,
This is a land that can turn into a 4/4 vehicle, so that might happen later. And I played a land, so I will make a bird.
That's gonna get out of control very fast.
Yeah.
The racetrack is not messing around. I would really like to have it against you, Kenji, but so it goes.
Now the birds it creates have landfall as well.
Yeah,
Yep, the birds have landfall
Chocobos.
+1/+0.
Love that.
Run around the racetrack.
I need to find some land soon. I'm gonna play as a fellow 9 level.
The Prima Vista's
The
here.
Prima Vista is here. So flying, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana is spent to cast it, it becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. I will pass to you.
So it's available to be crewed right now.
Oh,
you
well,
can
that's a
crew it on up.
very good observation. Yeah, I could crew it.
You can crew it up if you want to. I mean, you don't have to.
Who doesn't love a shambling Sith piloting the Prima Vista, you know?
Tell your own story. Tell your own story.
Honestly, yeah.
You know what I like? It's the beginning of the game. It's kind of early. You picked up the controller. You're like, I don't know what's happening. You do a little combat tutorial. So I'm going to draw 2 cards and then put a +1/+1 counter on a creature. So
Any creature?
Any creature I control, I'm afraid. So you're sorry. So I will draw 2 cards and I'll put a +1/+1 counter onto this bird right here. Let's see. I'm gonna play Insomnia. Once again, not a lot of sleeping happening. I'll trigger the landfall on this bird, and I'll make another bird.
Yeah.
Goodness.
The birds are getting out of control, and then we're gonna go to combat.
Yeah.
And these birds are taking no prisoners. I'll attack you with a bird and my 3/3 Cloud of Darkness. This is a 4/3 currently.
I'm gonna attempt to block with my Sith.
It's a deal.
All right.
All right,
Trade.
They trade off.
I take 3.
Bird
I'm
down.
at 19.
Take 3. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3 for the Dragoon's Wyvern. When it comes into play, I make a 1/1 colorless hero creature token. It comes with a little buddy.
That's really good.
All kinds of tokens running around here, and I'm gonna pass the turn. Go ahead.
All right. I will draw. That's not bad. I'll play a forest.
Can I ask you for a favor, Crim?
Yeah.
Don't destroy all my creatures. I'd really appreciate it. I know you said you have Ultima in your deck, and that would be the thing I would not like, which destroys all creatures and artifacts. I would really not like for you to have that card. So if you could avoid doing that, that would be great. I would really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
Good. You're such a bud.
Crim will do it, but not because you asked. It doesn't happen.
I'm just gonna politely pass the turn to you, my friend.
With all your mana untapped, what's going on?
So weird that it just keeps doing that, huh?
What is going on over there?
So close.
It's always so interesting to see how the losers bracket plays.
Yeah.
There's so much game that
I think it's fair to say either of us would have won by now against either of them.
that is correct.
I am in the market to probably play a land and get more bonuses, right? That sounds like fun. I will play this land triggering this and triggering this. Another bird for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to go to combat.
Yeah.
I'll attack my bird, attacking my Cloud of Darkness. They're both 3 power. And you can't crew your Prima Vista, at least with what I see right now. So I'm gonna get a little, take a little risk, and I'll attack you with the Hero, the Wyvern, and the Gardener.
Yeah.
So we're
Whoa.
sending in with the squadron.
Wow.
Here. And
Okay.
we'll see
Let's see
you
what
can
that
do.
mana does.
I'm gonna attempt to cast Eject.
Okay.
So first thing here is I'm casting non-creature spell. If at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, it becomes an artifact creature until end of turn.
Yep.
I have done that because Eject is 4 mana, it can't be countered. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, draw a card. I really want to bounce it, but that doesn't do anything. So I'm just gonna bounce this bird token.
Yep. The bird goes away.
I'm gonna also, but this is also gonna trigger from the graveyard.
Nice.
I'm gonna get this back, put it into my hand. Then I'm gonna also draw from the Eject.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna go to block. I'll block your Wyvern.
All right. The Wyvern gets blocked.
And that currently looks like 3, 4, 5 damage.
Yep. That's gonna be 5 damage coming in at you.
I'm at 14.
14. All right. We knew it was a possibility. You had the 4 mana spell, so that's fine. Eject is a bit of a bummer, though.
I think you'll be okay.
Well, let's just deal a little more damage here. Let's keep the hurt coming. I'm gonna go ahead and play Squall, Seed Mercenary.
Okay.
Squall says, whenever a creature attacks alone, it gets double strike until end of turn.
Love hearing that.
But also, whenever Squall deals combat damage to a player, I return a permanent with mana value 3 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. Perhaps like my little Dragoon's Wyvern right here. So that might come up someday. And I will just go ahead and pass the turn to you.
Let's draw a land.
I don't think it was a land, if that makes you feel better.
Yeah.
He's thinking about it.
It's kind of sick. All right. I'll take it.
Is it Ultima? Are you gonna sweep my board?
Okay, it's not that sick, but I do wish it were. But I'm gonna play Black Mage's Rod.
Okay.
Is gonna have job select. Equipped creature gets +1/+0, and has whenever you cast a creature spell or a non-creature spell, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent, and is a wizard in addition to its other types.
Okay.
Let me now go ahead and spend 4 mana on Summon Primal Garuda. When it enters, deals 4 damage to target tapped creature an opponent controls. I think I gotta ping the flyer.
Flyer down.
And it itself is a 3/3 flyer, and it is on chapter 1. This is still not live, but I can crew this. And I believe I pass.
Okay. I will untap and I will draw. Got a lot of exciting options. Sorry to report.
I figured.
I think we're just going to move to combat here. I'm gonna send in with Squall himself. He will gain double strike, so I am attacking with a 3/4 double striker. And if he hits you, I will be able to bring back my Dragoon's Wyvern.
I will block with my hero.
Yep, extremely reasonable.
All right.
It's dead.
And it's gone. It's a token. Get out of here.
How many cards are in your hand right now?
I have 3.
I'm gonna play another Chocobo Racetrack.
Whoa.
Now this is Chocobo Racing.
Oh my god.
And look, would you have it? It's a land. I will create 2 birds.
Wow.
That's hot.
Now for 1, 2, 3, and 4 mana. I'm just really hoping you don't have Ultima. We'll see if what happens here, because I'm really pushing in here. I'm gonna cast Vanille.
Uh-oh.
When she enters, I mill 2 cards and then get a permanent back from my graveyard. And a melting thing that's not gonna happen. So I'll mill these 2 cards, and I think we're gonna wanna get back this, it's either Cloud or Saws. I think I'll get back the Cloud of Darkness. So I'll get back the Cloud of Darkness that can -X a creature. I'll pass the turn to you.
In my upkeep, I'm gonna crew this creature.
In your upkeep, you're gonna create that creature. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'll draw.
I'm so curious.
And I'll give this +1/+0.
Yeah, okay. And then attack and cast Ultima. I'm really trying to fade the Ultima here, everybody. I'm really trying.
I think I'm at a point where I'm desperate enough to where that is the line. Attack.
All right, yeah, because you can draw off the Blitz Ball, right? So
Yeah.
I can't block, so I'm
All
gonna
right.
take 5. I go to 15, or take 6.
Yeah.
I do go to 14.
And then I'm gonna pop the Blitz Ball.
All right, here
I've
we go.
scored a goal! All right, sick. And then I'm gonna draw 2.
All right,
1.
no Ultima. Please, no Ultima. No Ultima. I feel like if you drew it, it would be on the table.
I would have windmill slammed it over.
Crim's reaction wouldn't be. Yeah.
Trano Dark City, though, a great land.
Aren't you glad you got that? Do
Yeah, well, it's turned too late, but
you have any landfall triggers?
No.
Gavin has a few.
Good lord, yeah, he does.
Yeah, scored a goal, 110.
It's that meme of the person in third place chewing on a medal right now.
Yeah, you're playing blitzball and I'm racing. It's like two very different sports we have going on here.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I think most likely next turn, I'm going to be in a world of hurt, and I'm going to play Phantom Train.
Choo-choo!
Yep, and with the casting of Phantom Train, nothing else triggers, so I will pass the turn to you.
All right, so you have at most one blocker, huh?
Yeah.
So, sounds like it's a good time to be attacking.
Yeah, I don't think the choo-choo beats the cho-cho, if you know what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah, no.
Definitely not.
Definitely
Whoa.
not. I will play this starting town.
Ah.
So it's a landfall, so I'll get 2 more chocobos and trigger all these birds.
Sure.
Here they are, and these 3 I'll trigger and get +1 +0. And I think, like, there's a time to go on the offensive. It's got to be now, right?
Yeah.
So we are attacking, and I know some of my creatures are going to die that are good, but we just got to get damage in, especially because I might be racing time on this.
Oh my gosh.
Full send.
I'm going to sack the Black Mage's Rod
Okay.
to animate the train,
All right.
which will put a 1/1 counter on the Phantom Train, and then I'm going to sack the Dragoon's Lance and put that up. So I think no matter what, I am dead here. I block Squall,
Okay.
right?
Squall gets blocked.
And that would still be 14 damage in. So yeah, that's it.
No trick in your hand?
No trick.
No trick. There it is. The Chocobo army.
Chocobos, I could not be double Chocobo.
I wore my Chocobo tie for a reason, everybody.
There we
That's what
go.
we're trying to do today.
I couldn't get it. I was so close. I was trying to play
you're so close to Sephiroth.
Because that would, I don't know if you had removal, but it would stabilize at least and offset some of the damage.
Crim, I think you need to present the hat.
Yeah.
Gavin.
At this point, you deserve the hat. This
There
is
we
yours.
go.
Oh, thank you.
There
thank
you go.
Thank you.
Ah! Ah!
Now I'm the Wizard of the Coast.
You know, I don't really feel like I lost. Until I sit down and think about the fact that Prof won more than I did. Now I feel like I lost.
All right, I loved Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, and this has got me wanting and willing to give one Final Fantasy game a try. Which one should it be? Let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna play one Final Fantasy game that you recommend, and if I love it, maybe I'll play another, but which do I start on?
What great games, you know? Like, those were a blast to play. I had a lot of fun jamming, even though I did not beat Kenji. Oh, I was so close. I made a bad attack on that one turn that's gonna haunt me, but I had a really fun time. And more than anything, after all the work and all the time it's taken to bring this set to life and all the care and love and passion that I've put into it, it's just so cool to finally be here with the cards in my hands, seeing everyone play. So win or lose, I feel like a winner here right now. I hope you all enjoy the set.
You come at the Kenji, you best not No. You come at the Numot, you best not spewmot, if you know what I'm saying. And let me say, limited is my favorite way to play Magic. So getting to play in pre-releases, sealed events, that type of thing, that is my favorite way to engage. When you get to hang out with 3 of your buddies and trash on them, dumpster them a little bit, it even just makes it a little bit better. For real though, I think this set's gonna be great. I love all new Magic sets, even if, you know, I'm not necessarily attached to the characters or anything like that. It doesn't matter. We still get to play Magic. We still get to have a great time. Winning's just the cherry on top.
Next time on Shuffle Up and Play, it's Final Fantasy Standard? It's a bonus episode with Gavin Verhey, Numot The Nummy, and my former student Crim, where we have built standard decks using Final Fantasy cards. It's just a standard bonus episode, and it airs next week. This is the thumbnail. When you see it, know that it's a new episode, not the same one you just watched.